We all have our own challenges or hesitations when it comes to going in front of the camera with video. So I want to share with you how you can look great on camera, because I know that's one of the huge factors when it comes to stepping in front of the camera and hitting that record button, or going in front of that web camera and setting that up for connecting with your clients, connecting with your colleagues. So let's create and embrace your video brand and dive into your look. Hi, I'm Meaghan Corson. I work with executives and professionals to map out their video strategy and look great on camera. And that's exactly what I'm going to dive into with this video. I'm going to map out how you can look great on camera so that way you can embrace your video brand and really connect with the masses, whether it's for internal communications purposes or external communications on social media, your video blog, your marketing plan, whatever it is. I want you to be able to look great on camera, because if you look good, you feel good, right? And that naturally translates into confidence, so that way your videos are that much better. This is a part one of a part three series, because your video brand is really about your look, your sound, and your expressions. And I'm going to be diving into your look when it comes to this video. So let's dive into my top 3 tips. The first tip is to dress as if you're meeting in person. You want to make sure that what you're wearing matches your message. So for example, if I was meeting with you in person, I would dress in a business or business casual attire. Hence why I'm wearing a suit jacket and something that is professional but still comfortable for me to be able to connect with you. And you want to make sure you bring this into your video, because again, we're trying to create that in-person interaction when we can't necessarily be in person. So think about, what would you wear if you were connecting with this person in person? So if you're meeting with a client and you are part of a software company, you might wear something similar to me, which is more business attire, business casual. But let's say you are in the fitness industry and you're an instructor of a class, then you would want to wear, of course, fitness and workout gear, because that is what you're sharing, that's what you're presenting, and it wouldn't make sense for you to wear a suit jacket like me, because how would you be able to pull off those lunges or those jumping jacks or whatever you're trying to do with a suit jacket on? So again, just make sure that whatever you are trying to share with people, that you're bringing that in with your attire. Things like this really make a difference. Now, tip number 2 is to wear solid colors. Now, the reason why this tip is so important is because the camera lens does not see us the same way as our eyes do. Our eyes have depth perception. It translated differently. We have a brain behind to register and to decide how we digest this information. Whereas the camera lens, as amazing it is with capturing amazing content, it doesn't have the brain power behind it to make adjustments and translate it and change it to match what makes sense of what our eyes are seeing. So we have to make sure we keep it as simple as possible for it. And the best thing to do that is to wear solid colors. Now, you can get away with wearing patterns, but the key is to make sure that they're larger patterns and avoid things like pinstripes, because that can really add that zigzag effect and that adds distractions, and we of course don't want that. And if you're wondering what colors to wear, jewel tones tend to look best, and I always say, when in doubt, wear blue. Tip number 3 is to minimize accessories. It's the same reasoning why solid colors are best for dressing in front of the camera. You want to minimize accessories to minimize distractions. Make it as easy as possible for the camera lens to capture the content and for your viewers, your audience members to really receive your information and not focus on those long dangling earrings you're wearing or that watch that's clinking and shining from the lights. You want to make it as easy as possible for them to focus on you and the message, the whole point of your video, right? Now, those are just 3 simple tips when it comes to your video brand and your look. There's so much more we can dive into, but I just want to kind of give you the quick, easy information so that way you can just up your video game when it comes to dressing in front of the camera. If you want even more information on this, please follow the rest of these series. This is, again, part 1 of part 3, Your Video Brand series. I'll be diving into your sound and expressions next. And if you want even more on this, then feel free to connect with me directly. I would love to help your staff embrace their video brand and really up their on-camera skills. So I want to leave you with this. When in doubt, keep it simple. Less really is more with dressing to go on camera. Feel free to tweet that. Thank you again for watching this video. I'm so excited for you to be part of the Mondays with Meaghan series. I really want you to be able to increase your video skills so that way you're able to feel more confident in front of the camera and translate that much better video content for the entire web. So if you're looking for more content like this, please connect with me directly. You're welcome to connect with me on meaghancorson.com, whether you want to bring me in for a virtual training for your team or even in person for when we're able to connect in person again. So again, I'm Meaghan Corson. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you next time on these part 3 series. This is part 1 of Your Video Brand. Next will be your sound, so stick around.